So I've analyzed 300 YouTube videos so you don't have to. That's right, I've been uploading a video a week at the bare minimum for the past few years. And in this video, I'm going to deep dive into my YouTube studio and unveil some of the biggest lessons learned over these initial few years of being on YouTube. So if you're trying to get to your first 1,000 subscribers or beyond, this video's for you, because hopefully you're going to take away some key lessons that you can apply to your videos and your channel today. So first off, here we are in my YouTube channel, and as you can see, I've just crossed over the 300 videos mark on my channel. I try and upload, my non-negotiable is one video a week. Sometimes I'll do a 30-day sprint, like one video a day for 30 days just to see how that affects the algorithm. But my non-negotiable is one video a week. Now I'm going to deep dive into those analytics now. So you can either get to your analytics by clicking on your YouTube studio or clicking into your channel, or here, manage videos or customize channel. But I'm just going to go straight on over into my channel analytics. Now, the first thing I want to try and showcase to you that YouTube is a long game. If you are in this for a quick fix or a quick win, you're probably on the wrong platform. It's quite tricky, it's very nuanced, but if you give the YouTube algorithm what it wants, and I'll show you how to identify what that is in this video, then you're going to succeed in the long term if you commit to consistency. So here I am in the analytics tab, and the YouTube metric or the YouTube currency is watch time in hours. So your ideal goal is to try and get as many eyeballs or watch time hours as possible from your videos and your channel. So what I'm going to do is just going to click on this little drop down here, and I'm going to look at lifetime, because this is, I've been posting for the last few years, and you may see some channels that are grown much faster than mine, but the majority don't actually grow that fast. So the majority of YouTube channels are under that 1,000 subscriber mark. But as you can see here, there are lots of ups and downs in terms of watch hours throughout those initial years. So as you can see here, when I first started, there wasn't too much in terms of watch hours, but it is a bit of a compounding effect as you go. So my advice to you would be to try and get your first 100 videos up and published as quickly as possible. Now, that's not to say that you should be doing them one a day, but just try and get to a schedule that works for you. For me, I started off with one video a week. Sometimes I would do those little mini sprints, like 5 or 10 or even 30 videos one after the other, just to try and increase or spike that algorithm or give YouTube the more volume to try and get those eyeballs. But what I try and do is to get 100 videos published. Not only that you will learn so much from those 100 videos, that you will actually hone your craft. Just by speaking into the dark lens of a camera, you will get better at it. Your first videos are gonna suck. Get over that. Okay, just publish those first videos and move on. But what's key here is understanding what YouTube tells you, because you may or may not have known this, but the very first YouTube video published, it was all about a dating app. That's right, there's 3 guys that actually founded YouTube. They actually put YouTube up there for a dating site, but it didn't actually work that way, and you couldn't actually pay people to put their dating details on that site. But some people just started publishing videos of their day in the life of whatever they do, and that became what it is today. So YouTube giving individuals that platform which they can leverage their own personal videos. So YouTube actually pivoted from a dating app to an online search engine for video. So my take-home point on this first point is let YouTube tell you what to publish more of. So get those first 100 videos up and running, and then find out what the market is telling you. But if you already have a decent number of videos published, I want you to try and dial into what your main metrics are. So here I am under the analytics tab, and I've just clicked on content. Now this depends on what you are publishing. If it's shorts, lives, posts, I would click on videos, or even I would click on all if you're doing a lot of everything. Or if it's just 100% videos, you could click on videos and then scroll down to where you see this kind of funnel looking figure here. So here, these are the impressions, these are the views from impressions, and then the watch time. What I'm going to do, this defaults to last 28 days. I'm going to go lifetime, and it's going to show you how many impressions this channel has got over its lifetime. So 4 million impressions. Now that is kind of blowing your mind when you think about how many impressions are out there. 4 million impressions. That is the top of the funnel. You can't get views until you get clicks, and you can't get clicks until you get impressions. So this is the first metric. You want to try and get as many impressions as possible, and it's simply your thumbnails actually being impressed onto somebody's computer, so it's on their screen and it is clickable for them. So the first metric I want you to hone in on is click-through rate. This is, for me, an average over my entire channel. You will get some videos doing better, you will get some videos doing worse than this, but 5.5%, that's pretty standard. Some of my videos are up to the 10%, even 12% click-through rate. And this is all to do with the thumbnail, what people see, reading the title, looking at the thumbnail, and clicking on that impression and watching the video. So that's the first metric. The next metric is average view duration. Like I say, the YouTube currency is watch time, so you want a really, or as big an average view duration as possible. Now my videos typically are how-to tech tutorials. They are maybe between 8 and 12 minutes long, so it is quite a percentage of that, and it's a small percentage. So 3.19 average view duration, so 3 minutes on average. If you just think about, some people watch my videos all the way to the end, and most will click away after the first few seconds, but then those people that actually watch it, the average is 3 minutes and 19 seconds. So once you've got those metrics in your head, make a note of those, like 5.5 and 3.19, just so you can cross-reference them with individual videos, just so you can see whether a video is overperforming or underperforming compared to your channel average. Now the next thing, once you've got those metrics in your head, is to understand where your traffic is coming from, like how viewers actually find and discover your videos. So for this one, I would go into channel analytics, and then again I would click on, I'm going to show you lifetime here, and then click on the advanced mode. So this is going to pop out an advanced mode of your YouTube analytics, and some of the data here is amazing what you can get from here. This is just content by content. What I want the breakdown to be is traffic source. So the main two here are search versus suggested. So search is somebody typing into the YouTube search bar and then discovering your video from that keyword rich title and description. And then the other one is YouTube actually showing people on their home screen or on the next video a suggested or recommended next video for you to go and watch. So here, as you can see, these lines are very, very different. It started off pretty much nothing at the moment. My top one is YouTube search. So the most amount of eyeballs I'm getting is from people in YouTube searching for my keyword rich content. The next one is external, funny enough. So actually people not finding my articles, but finding my videos, and the biggest one of them being Google. And then I have suggested and browse. As you can see, the blue line here is actually pretty steady away, but then the green line is taking quite a bit of time, a little bit more time to actually come up. That is Google. So that's the difference between ranking in YouTube and the difference between ranking YouTube videos in Google. And then if I go into, let's look at the 365 days so you can get a bit more of an idea. Some of these browse and suggested have been popping over the last few weeks because YouTube has been starting to recommend my videos to new browsers or new viewers on this platform. So it's really key to understand how YouTube is positioning or not your videos to new viewers, or if people are just searching and finding your videos. So there's two main strategies here: showing up in search or getting pushed by the YouTube algorithm. The old school way is showing up in search, and I would recommend for your first 100 videos, try and get a lot of keyword research done and try and get a lot of keyword rich titles, descriptions and tags and metadata in those videos so you can show up in those long tail searches when people discover and watch your videos. But a little bit more of an advanced strategy was to try and trigger that algorithm to try and go for those broader searches where people are being shown your videos by the YouTube homepage, what's topical, what's trending, or what is currently growing in that niche. So the next thing, I would dial in on what videos, what specific videos are working well for your channel. And you can see this by the real time. So here, the top content in real time, I have got a Google Gemini Gems video that is absolutely crushing it. 514 views for me in this channel, that's pretty big. And now this is over the last 48 hours, compared to my second best, which is the Loom tutorial, which is 223. So that's over double that. And it has been over quadruple over the last few weeks. But if you wanted to see more of these, you can just pop this out and see more, and you can see which videos are doing really well. So you can clearly see that this video here is doing really well. Now, this has shown to me some of the titles and thumbnails I'm using is a little bit more shocking, like you're using it wrong, some sort of negative connotation. It's getting that higher click-through rate and it's getting a higher average view duration, and the last 48 hours it's got 514 views. This was up to 1,000 a few weeks ago. But what I'm trying to say is try and identify what is currently working well on your channel, and then do more of this style of video just to see if you can give YouTube what it's asking for. So it's saying this video is doing really well, and if I click into this, I want to see, let's have a look at this video. Let's go into the analytics of this video. And then when you look into the reach data, and then what you want to try and do is identify where these views are coming from. And if you scroll down here, suggested and browse, you have it. YouTube is pushing this one more than people are finding it. So YouTube search is 24.9, it's like 25%, but the suggested videos and browse, this is how this video is doing well, because YouTube is serving it to more and more people. And you can see here that this has actually got a standard impressions click-through rate, 4.9 compared with my 5.5. And then if you click into engagement, the average view duration is up a minute on all of that, so 4 minutes and 30. So the watch hours, as YouTube is pushing this to more and more viewers, people are watching it all the way through to the end. So then the final point I want to hone in on today is trying to dial in on your content, the specific pieces of content that are working for you. So under the analytics, click content. I'm looking at specifically my long form videos, key moments for audience retention. So what you want to try and do here is find some really good introductions, top moments, spikes and dips, so you can identify what is currently working for those specific videos, and again try and replicate that. So this top one here, it's got a 79% are still watching at the 30-second mark, so it's got a great intro here. The next one's 72%, 66%. Now that's not typical. As you can see, typical is down and around the 40% mark here. So then if you want to have a look at some of the top moments, you just click on the top moments tab, and then all these videos are doing really well in compared to my average performance across my channel. As you can see, this top line is this video, and the gray bit is an average performance for my channel. So I would actually have a look through and watch or re-watch this video and see why you think the audience retention and these top moments are doing so well, and again try and replicate it. Some of the spikes, click on the spikes tab, and if you have some of these spikes here, re-watch those spikes and try and identify what is working well. Is it something you've said? Is it something that you're showing? Why are people watching that point over and over? And then conversely then, the dips. So if people are dipping off right towards the end here, I'd probably re-watch that and say, I might have said, right, that's all for today, or just finishing up now, and people actually just click away once they've got what they want. So have a look through these key moments for audience retention, because what you want to do is do more of the same. It's really identifying what is working and what is not working so well, doing more of what is working and less of what is not. So my main take-home point is look at what the market is telling you for your channel and what the market is telling you for your videos. Try and identify those outliers, good and bad. Do focus in and do more of what is working well and less of what is not working well. But if you're still trying to get to your first 1,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel, then I've got a free gift for you. It's a free Jumpstart guide on YouTube and how to get to your first 1,000 subscribers on your channel. All you need to do is download a guide. It's a checklist. Go through it and make sure that you've got everything in place and your channel is set up in the right way, ready to get those 1,000 initial subscribers. That link once more, timpeakman.com/YouTube. Hopefully this video has provided you with some awesome value, and I look forward to seeing you on the very next video.